Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to ACL Sydney. Here in the matchup between Fariko Dark and Team Evolution Australia. I'm Meister, joined by Lockdog. We have Blitz on Freight coming up next, and it's already 2-0 in favour of Team Evo, but can Fariko just get a map for themselves and get a little bit back at the end of the series?
They've been playing okay. A lot of the rounds in the Search and Destroy went pretty close. They got 3, and it was 4-3 at one point. We thought it might go to around 11, but the Evo team were able to pull out to that lead. But we will see what happens in this one. We will go with Evo. They are the stronger team so far. They've won 2-0 as the host has ended the game. So we will have to wait for it to restart up. I'm not sure what the problem is there.
It's not something I'm used to seeing on a LAN environment.
No.
Not going to lie.
No, happens a bit online.
Yeah, it happens a lot online, but on LAN, I mean, it generally doesn't happen. But there's a first time for everything.
There is definitely. And so just with both teams. In the domination, we saw Team Evo. They came out with a set plan. They were able to execute it, and Fariko really unable to. They got a lot of kills, but just unable to do enough to get back into it.
Yeah, I mean, you are going to be seeing them needing to just use the same composure, you know, the Team Evo side, as they did in that domination game. The S&D was a little bit too close, but as a lot of S&Ds, you know, some teams can just be more that S&D team rather than a respawn team. And I mean, Evo, they showed that they're a bit of both, but it's all about making sure this happens in the Blitz. So we'll see what they'll be able to do. But Fariko Dark, on the other hand, they were a little bit shaky on that domination, and on the S&D they pulled it back a little. I actually thought they were going to take it out at one stage. They just weren't able to capitalize on it and take that one out. Yeah,
the Evo squad, they just got the kills when needed. A lot of the time, Fariko, they just needed to get that extra kill. They weren't able to do it, and that just put them right back into their spawn, and they were just unable to break the B control that Evo were able to hold for pretty much the entire of both halves of the domination. So we will see who can control the mid area of Freight. This is Blitz, so whoever can control the crosses. If you don't let the other team across the halfway point, there's no way they're going to get a cap. So it's just about those kills in mid. Doesn't matter if you get a lot of kills on your point or on the other team's point. It's all about getting those cross map kills.
That's exactly right. As we are loading into the game, I just want to take this short time to just welcome anyone who wants to come and spectate in the Sydney area to come down to the ATP, the Australian Technology Park, and spectate all the action live. It's not just Call of Duty, even though that's the main of it. That's the one everyone wants. We have League of Legends, we have StarCraft 2, we have Hearthstone, Smash, we also have FIFA, and I mean, there's plenty of games here.
A lot of events going on here, and a lot of games, a lot of competitors, a lot of people here. And it is a great venue, and we will jump straight into this game, see what Evo can do off the bat here in Blitz Freight. And I think we'll jump on board with Pongas because he's rushing up pretty hard.
See what he'll be able to do here over on these mid-tracks. You see a couple of shots going down, and 2 of their players drop, make that 3. It's now 1v2 in terms of Justice being able to take down another couple of players, and it does take down one. The other player is going to be over on that mid or that top side of white, so he has to need to be careful from that. But you're going to be seeing Justice still just chilling back, waiting for this defense, waiting for his teammates to spawn. Even though he gets taken down, his teammates are there to pick off these kills, and you see that does trade. But Ponga should be able to go in for that cap. There we go, 1-0 in favour of Evo.
Yeah, we saw Justice. He just got 2 kills, right in mid, not allowing Fariko Dark to cross mid, and that's exactly what I was talking about before. If you can get the kills in mid, you allow your team to push up, get map control, and there's a knife by Pongas in that mid section. Only one player up for Fariko. That was Cones. He's got to try and make a push here, get a couple of kills, but unfortunately, it's just Evo. They've got a lot of map control, and it doesn't look like they're going to give it up too easily.
We'll see what will definitely happen here. Is Cones on your screen, be able to take down one. He's going to push on down. He's got one to contest with. Will he be able to take out the kill? No, he won't. He will get taken down. As you do see, coming off the spawn, Fluke does see a couple who'll be able to take down one, but the players now know he's coming, so they're going to turn around. They're going to watch those doors. They're going to just heavy up on the defense to be able to make something happen. There you go. You see him getting that kill, taking him down and stopping the attack of Fariko Dark, because, I mean, Codes was the last one up for a moment.
Yeah, but Fariko Dark, they were able to cross mid and get a little bit of control of it, but unfortunately Justice picks up the 2 kills. Lampizzle picks up another 2, and that just puts Fariko right back into their spawn as Justice will run in a cap, and that's 1 cap each for all of Evo's players. Usually you see a couple of OBJ players getting 2 each, and the Slayers just sitting around mid, but they're just sharing the load around equally. Lampizzle, though, 10 and 3, 2 caps, the standout player so far.
He's going to have his teammates pushing on down to the capture zone, but he's just going to be picked off this because he's at the stage where he's nearly out of ammo, and there we go. He makes it a double kill. His teammate's going to get 1. One player doesn't, just gets shy of able to go ahead and seem to be able to get that kill, but he's on an 11 streak, 12 to 3, trying to make it a 12 streak. There we go, 13 and 3 with 3 caps, just pushing on down. There's going to be 1 more for him to take there, but he's not going to be going through that way.
Yeah, he's going to try and go around the back, get a couple of kills. He's in a fairly powerful position here just to cut off any spawns of Fariko Dark as he picks up Darks there. Turns around, takes out Cones, and it just looks like Evo, they're in control of this map. Lampizzle jumps through for another cap. He is on a 15 streak, 15 and 3 with 4 caps. He is dominating this map, 8 and 1 to Team Evo over Fariko Dark.
I mean, when you have any player on the team going like that on a 15 streak,
it's a KD of 5.
I mean, you just can't stop him. And that's being reflected in the scoreline. It's 8 and 2 at the current stage with 2 minutes remaining in the half. We're still in half number 1.
Yeah, it's just a dominant performance really here by Lampizzle so far, as Evo will run in another, and that was Pongers getting that one. He's got 2 casts to his name, 7 and 5 for him, as he does go on the defensive. There is one out there. He knows that. He tries to go for the shots, rotates around at the wrong time, and allows the cap to go through. He'll drop, and Cowie now trying to push up. Pastel's getting taken down, and it looks like Cowie's going to be able to run in this cap, and Evo just dropping a couple of kills. And Fariko Dark trying to come back here, 9 to 5. They were 8-1 down, and they've got 4 caps to 1 in the last minute.
Going to be seeing Pongers over here on this defensive line. His teammate's going to be able to pick off 1, but he's got another to deal with. There he just turns straight back, being able to take that one. His teammate covers from the front. They do exactly what they needed to do. And right here, you still have 1 player. They do spot him at the back there next to Bags. You see them just trying to get a couple of shots in. Pongers doesn't care though. He's going to be running on the attacking route. He sees one of green and picks off the kill. Nicely done. He's going to continue on forward with the rest of his team as they cleaned up those kills and now go once again back on the attacking ground. You did actually have Fariko getting a couple of caps for themselves, but still the score remains double that of the Fariko Dark side for Team Evolution Australia.
Yeah, Evo, they were able to just get that 3 down. They were on defense for a while, but they got a 3 down. They were able to push through mid, and then that forced the Fariko guys to spawn all the way back on their back spawn, and that doesn't help when you're trying to get the put pressure on the other team on attack, as we are on board with Thomas. He's going on some defense. He will pick up 1, unable to pick up the one behind him, and another cap goes through there for Fariko Dark, but they're still 5 points down. Pastels goes down. Justice going to try and defend. He doesn't know that there's one in there, and he's going to let the cap through. So that's going to be 11 to 7, 3 seconds left. Neither team going to be able to capture one in that time. So it will be 4 points of difference. Evo in front, 19 and 9 with 4 caps for Lampizzle. Slowed down a little bit from where he was. He was 15 and 3. So just he's dropped off, and so is his team. 19 to 9.
That's all I need to say. 19 to 9. 4 caps as well. I mean, you got to give him credit for that. But
yeah, he's not just sitting back and just picking off kills. He's charging at him. He's
just running in, guns are blazing. But we got the second half coming up, and the last half for this series. 11 to 7. Fariko Duck need to make something happen. Cowie, he's on a 5 streak, so hopefully he can make something happen. He's going to be charging this player over on defense. He's not really just checking all these corners, looking in the wrong directions, but the player's going to sneak out the back, go in and get that cap throughout this play. He knew there was a player, they just couldn't find him, and once again they conceded another point.
Yeah, that's right. Cowie will be able to run in a cap for himself, though. He's currently going on a 7 streak. He didn't calm that other, or he might have calmed it, but his teammates just did not react to that player. They weren't able to defend well enough, and that is what you see on a lot of other maps, a lot of sneaking around the map without being shot, without having to contest any kills. but you don't see it that often on Freight, and we just saw an example of it. But Cowie will get taken down. Fluke goes through for a cap. That's 13-9. 4 caps is the difference, so it hasn't changed. Both teams getting 2 each since the half-time break as Fluke tries to pick up a kill. Won't be able to as Lampizzle shuts him down. Lampizzle 22-12 with 4 caps, picking up where he left off last half, and he's just going off.
You got Darks though, seeing one, but not being able to actually take up the kill. And that was Lampizzle.
That was a triple.
Who made it into a triple kill and ran out of ammo, still pushing forward, and then got taken down in the ends. But, I mean, they're still getting these caps, 15-9. 6 points the difference, 50 seconds worth of consecutive cap time. And, I mean, with 3 minutes 20 remaining, it is possible, but realistically speaking, even though they've got a lot more caps in this second half than they were going, in these stages in the first half, Evo are still getting more kills.
Yeah, Evo are still getting the kills. Evo are still getting more caps than them as well. Both teams are getting heaps of caps in this second half, but Evo are just getting more. And Lampizzle, 26-14. He's double the kills of anyone else on his team. Now Pongers and Pastels are able to catch up a little bit. Pongers trying to get a kill in mid. He won't be able to as Lampizzle goes around the back. He'll pick up Fluke, trying to get another one around the corner. Just pre-aiming that. Doesn't pick up anyone there. 27-14. Just searching for the kill. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. 6 caps the difference, so still possible for Fariko to come back into this one, but they're going to have to start doing something now. You don't want to leave that to the last 50 seconds and have to get consecutive caps for that amount of time.
I don't think anyone wants that ever. And I mean, you're going to be seeing the kills though from Evo. They're not going to allow the team of Fariko to actually get that chance. They're just like, you know what, we see you, you're going to die instantly. And you see this pure example from Justice. He might not have been able to get the kill, but he didn't die either. And as I say, he does get taken down. But these players are just delaying them so much that their teammates are able to get these kills and they're not conceding any points. They're holding that halfway point over on the tracks. They're being able to get those kills. They're getting the caps and they're denying their opposing team the caps of their own.
Yeah, they're just not allowing Dark across mid at all. And you can't get caps when you're in your own half. And that's really just what Evo is working on. They're just working on making sure no one gets across mid, and they're doing it beautifully. Lampizzle's 31-17. He's already hit the 30 bomb with a minute 35 left to go. He's going to go big as he picks up a double kill. Pastels picks up 1, and that's yet another 3 down, and it allows Evo to push up even further into white as we see Pastels trying to get a kill. He's just waiting, closes that door, not allowing anyone to go around the back. He will pick up Fluke. Now he's going to go in for this cap. There is one in front of him, picks up 1. There's one to his left. He won't be able to turn, and Darks will pick up that kill, but Lampizzle shuts him down, gets the cap for himself. And that's 19-11, so a 7 cap difference. A minute left, and there's just enough time, but they're going to have to be consecutive caps from now on for Fariko Dark.
And you see the countdown on the minimap just going on. It's basically reached that point here as you see the players going on. Oh, the knife, the fail knife from him, and he was able to actually get the cap in. 19-13 at the moment, but 40 seconds remain. Yeah,
40 seconds. The difference is 6 caps, so impossible for Fariko Dark to come back into this one. Team Evo Australia, they have been able to take this series out 3-0 and put themselves in a good position to get a better seed than they would have had if they lost this one. So Cowie does pick up a nice double kill there. He's still trying to get some caps. He won't be able to get that kill, but his teammates push in. Fluke will pick up Pastels, just pushing around the back here as Lampizzle continues to go on his spree. 37-21 with 5 caps, 7 seconds left to go, and it's just dominant here from Evo in all 3 maps.
That's going to be game over. That's it. That's a 3-0.
Yeah, 3-0 to Team Evolution Australia over Fariko Dark. And the domination we saw Evo, they were just able to control B the entire game, both halves, not allowing it out of their sight. Search and Destroy was close up until it was 3-3. They came across, they won 6-3. They just took out 3 rounds in a row. And then again on the Blitz, 37-22 with 5 caps for Lampizzle. You don't need to say much more than that.
You really don't. I mean, that's going to be the end of that match. And for that pool, I believe, as well. And we're going to be having, I believe, the double elimination coming up later on in the night. But these pool play matches throughout the day have just been crazy. Of course, we had the Pro Pool earlier in the day. Then, of course, swapped over to some open group matches. We've seen some crazy games, but the double elimination is definitely where it's going to be at. Of course, big shout out to the sponsors here at ACL Sydney. You got Nvidia, Gigabyte, BenQ, Plantronics, and of course EA for helping out with FIFA as well for that Esports World Cup qualification spot. But that's the end of this match. 3-0 to Team Evo. Definitely, I believe one of us predicted that earlier on as well. I believe off the camera. But that's the end of this match. So take a short break. We're here for our next match to get sorted. Don't go anywhere. Remember to join the conversation at #ACL Sydney.